Recently, I had to get recertified to appear as a brand ambassador for QVC, the home shopping network. I had been on air for years, but rather than having guests appear at its Westchester, Pennsylvania studios, QVC's requiring guests to do a Zoom appearance from their home studio. So, to implement the process, I had to go through the training, taking many tests and courses to appear on air. When QVC sent me to to-do list to get recertified, it first seemed overwhelming. I had to do some online courses, and have a phone interview with a guest excellence representative. Next, I needed to fill out paperwork. Then, I was required to take a 4-hour class online. In addition, we had to set up a home studio with the right technical equipment, a new, updated computer, a camera, lights, earplugs and a microphone. Finally, I had to have an interview and a Skype test with the QVC producers to be sure everything was set up perfectly to go on air live. Not being that technically advanced, each task seemed impossible. Can I do this? I would think to myself. But, as I pushed through my fears, and took each and every step, little by little it got done. Before long, I passed the course successfully. And it was easier than I thought. Likewise, if you persist, your goals may be easier to accomplish than you think. For when your circumstance seems so tough or hopeless, and you're ready to walk away and quit, that is the time when things are most likely to turn around for you. So, dear readers, if you fall, pick yourself up and try again. Don't ever give up when situations are difficult, for your dreams may be easier and closer than you think, and are just waiting to come to fruition. Maybe you made some wrong choices, or possibly faced unjust situations and hurts, and now you're saying, nothing good will happen for me at this point in my life. After that, you are ready to sell yourself short and settle for less than your truest heart's desire. How many opportunities have you brushed aside? What great thing would you attempt to try if you were assured you would not fail? Thus, before you decide to throw in the towel, let me ask you, are you going to let someone who hurt you, a challenge or past mistakes, take away your bright future? Regardless of what happened before, your dreams can still come to pass. The highest goal and greatest reward exist in the effort you make to achieve your full potential. What you put forth into your life, the quality, the joy, the faith, the love, the enthusiasm, the courage, the foresight, can determine your success. There's no such word as fail if you sincerely try. Does opportunity knock? Sometimes. You can wait your whole life for a chance, or you can try your very best to make your dreams happen. You are the opportunity, so, recognize your amazing gifts and pursue them with gusto, always striving to have the courage to accomplish your heart's desires. A rough road may lead to the heights of achievement. For obstacles can be opportunities in disguise. If you overcome them, you grow wise. Logical arguments can be made against trying for a goal, some excuses may even make sense to us. Nevertheless, you must firmly believe, pray, commit, be patient, trust and give things a chance to happen. Endurance is noble and receives its own great reward. Thus, visualize your aspirations, and work with the belief that they will transpire. Thank God at every turn. Do not quit, and try again. The Bible says to everything there is its own time and season. Ecclesiastes 3:1. Circumstances can quickly change. There is always hope and a way out of problems. God can open up wonderful, new doors that you can't even imagine. Hence, keep praying, keep working, keep striving, and keep reaching for your treasured dreams. On the other side of trials, there are great rewards. Standing for hours on the city streets in bitter cold temperatures, I heard about a homeless man who would beg passers-by for even a quarter. Destitute and alone, and having battled a drug and alcohol addiction, it seemed as though this man was beyond hope. Then, out of the blue, the homeless man was spotted by a newspaper reporter, and in a video interview with his remarkable, smooth, rich voice, he said, "I'm an ex-radio announcer who has fallen on hard times." And in an amazing comeback, Ted Williams was off the streets. Now, clean and sober, Williams has been given a second chance, as he skyrocketed to the national spotlight with exciting prospects and scores of opportunities for his God-given golden voice. So, don't quit now. You are close to success. And like Ted Williams, suddenly, swiftly, your breakthrough can come. It may be today, tomorrow, this week or next month. For when you least expect it, extraordinary wonders can happen in your life. Minjee Lee still has goals to achieve after US Women's Open victory. As a two-time major champion with 6 additional wins on the LPGA Tour, Minjee Lee has had a more successful career than most on the tour. But she's not done yet and won't be taking her foot off the gas pedal as she heads into the second half of her 8th season on tour. I haven't quite reached all my goals yet, so I'm not going to ease off on my training or anything. I'm still going to work extra hard, Lee said. I think winning the US Open has been great. And it's really cool. But I still have a few things that I want to take off my list. While she's currently number 3 in the Rolex Women's World Golf Rankings, Lee sits in the top spot in the race to the CME Globe and leads the official money list by nearly $1.5 million thanks in part to the largest winner's check in LPGA Tour history which she took home at the US Women's Open presented by ProMedica. Lee also has the most rounds under par this season, 25, as well as the most rounds in the 60s, 18, and she has the season's lowest scoring average, 68.75. But despite having what is arguably her best season ever, Lee says nothing much has changed in her game. If anything, her always exceptional ball striking has been getting even better. I feel like I've always been quite a good ball striker. So that has been a big part of my game which has really helped me, she said. I'm hitting it a little longer. So I obviously have shorter clubs into the greens. So I'm sure that has really helped as well. As she readies herself for the Meyer LPGA Classic for Simply Give, her 10th start of the season. Lee is looking to add a 3rd win to an already impressive 2022 resume. Her best finish here in 3 appearances is a tie for 16th in 2019, something she's looking to improve upon. She'll have to fight for it though. Just like the US Women's Open and the upcoming KPMG Women's PGA Championship, the field boasts several of the world's top competitors, but Lee is a player that's always up for a challenge, and with confidence derived from her latest major win, she's ready to attack Blythefield Country Club. There are a lot of holes that you can really be aggressive on here. So I think the scoring will be quite low this week, she said. We come into every tournament trying to win and play our best, so I think it's going to be a great week.